This is a walk around of our 2011 Chevy Traverse. It's the LT model, so it has quite a few upgrades. I'm going to walk around and show you everything on it. We'll start it up, show you under the hood. While I'm thinking about it, it has the nice upgraded steel wheels on it. Paint's in really good condition. Windshield as well, no cracks in that. Front looks really nice. Pretty bug-free up here in the mountains of Colorado, so we don't get a lot of that. Side markers on the mirrors. Does have the roof rack on it, and we have had skis on the top of it with a Thule rack. So it's a real solid, sturdy rack. And 4 doors and the hatch in the back. It does have 8 passenger seating, and I'll show you with all the seats up. Right now we only have the middle row up. I'm going to pop the trunk or the hood and show you underneath there. Real clean. We had it dealer detailed not too long ago. The dealer has also done almost all of the maintenance since we've owned it, with about 20,000 miles. Has just shy of 112,000 miles currently. And we'll start it up. So that's the dash. And under the hood, very smooth running car. With the throttle body, these Traverses and the older Saturn Outlooks and the GM, all of those in this line have had an issue with traction control problems, and we've replaced the throttle body, and so this car will not have that problem. We did have some issues with it and replaced it about 10,000 miles ago and haven't had a single issue with it since. So down here we have the engine or the controls up here to change this stuff, so you can see fuel economy and our timer, fuel, odometer and stuff like that. I mentioned that we've had it dealer serviced, and this is our dealer here, or maybe not. Let's see if I can change this. There we go. Daniel's Long Chevrolet here in Colorado Springs. They top off all the fluid and everything every time that we have that in there. So we'll show you the center panel here. Again, all of the computer stuff there. The passenger airbag is off because nobody's sitting there. This is the rear stuff. This is traction control, but this is to clean the rear window, and then this is the wiper control. We've got all the air conditioning, climate control, the radio. It does have an aux input, which works great. We use that all the time with our phones. We've got the switch over there. I'm going to turn this off. We do have radio controls on the steering column. We've got cruise control over here. All the normal stuff over on the side. We've got the windows, the window lock. We have the mirror and door locks. Mirror and everything up here. Before I move on, we've got storage under here. Lots of storage under there. Glove box, obviously. Normally we have a USB power right there, and under here I do have the cover that goes on there. We just took it off because I didn't want to break it. So we have storage under here. This is the center column. This comes with it. It's for an older seat belt. This does move back if we lift right here, and then this slides all the way back. So you can see what that looks like. There's a massive amount of storage. It goes deep down into there. This thing is real big. Stores a lot of stuff in here. It does have the rear air. Let me take you to the middle row here and show you rear air. So you can override that if you want and turn it on and off up front, but the passengers have their own rear air, and that controls under the seat vents. But then we also have there and there, and then we have 2 in the back as well, and we have lighting for each row as well. Very, very clean car. Again, we've had it detailed by the dealer not too long ago. So everything is very clean on this car. Walk around and show you the back. Again, massive amount of storage. We initially purchased this car because we have 3 girls and we wanted enough room for everybody. The problem that we were having was finding a third row that actually had storage in the back here. So I'm going to pull this up. Let me see if I can back up and show you. You basically just pull this, and then you want to lock, this locks the seat by putting the armrest or the headrest up. And when you do that, I'll put the other one up as well. You have seating for 3 in the back, 3 in the middle, and then 2 up front. And then you have, as you can see here, an awful lot of storage room, which is really nice. The middle seat belt extends out into the ceiling, and so you can pull that down and put it back up to fit another person back there. And we've actually had a lot of adults sitting in the back, and they say that it's pretty comfortable. So the middle row actually does slide forward a little bit, and I'll show you that. I'm gonna leave those seats up while I show you that. So again, this is the middle row, and down here is this. I'm gonna put the phone down because I can't do it with one hand, but I'll show you how much it moved. So that's relative to the other seat. And then the whole seat here, if you just do this latch, moves this whole seat forward so you can get behind it into the back. And then this cleverly puts the seat, and we've got the front seat here a little bit, well, actually it's this seat. I'm going to move it back just a little bit and show you that we've actually camped in here a night or two. But so I've got that down, and then I'm going to put these 2 down, and this is just one latch. That headrest goes, that goes forward. Again, just this one latch releases that and unlocks it. And then that goes forward, and I'm going to put this one down as well. And I think I'm 6 feet tall, and I have a lot of room in here. It might be about 8 feet, but it's just massive. So especially if you wanted to tow stuff or haul stuff as well, you've got all that. Back here you have a nice little storage area, and this is pretty deep. If you want to get to the rear, to lower the rear wheel, you're going to do it through this section right here. Tools are back behind here. So you've got these attachment points for cargo nets on the side. And we also have, see if I can do this with one hand and show you where it is. Let's see, so I'm underneath here. Let me back up and show you where that is. There's a license plate. I'm underneath, and there's a little plastic wing nut. I'm just gonna undo that one. And there's one over here. And I just took off this. It's just a decorative piece that covers up the hitch. So you do have hitch on there, as well as trailer lights. So those are all hooked up, and this is ready to tow for you. So again, you can leave that off if you want. I just think it looks a little bit nicer to have it on. But that's just a little trim piece right there. So again, lots of storage in here, and no problem at all, especially in this middle seat. So it's a 1-2 combination. So you have 1 seat there, and then this is 2 seats. And so you can do them both in either or if you like, but there's a lot of room, a lot of leg room. I've got the driver and passenger seat all the way back, and there's a lot of leg room, even for an adult. I think that's it. There's power seat over here. The passenger side is a manual adjustment, but you've got, I think it's a 6-way, so it's lumbar right there, and then this is the recline, and then this is also up and down and forward and back. I think that's 6 or however many that is. Again, it's a clean car. This is a 2011 Chevy Traverse.